sitting duck. The big man was roughed up, beaten, and even stabbed. But Capone had carried his real killer with him to Alcatraz. A case of untreated syphilis was eating his brain and slowly driving him insane. He ended up locked in the bug cage, the fenced-off section of the hospital for mental patients. Still the tough guy, Capone fought with his ward mate, not with guns or knives, but with bedpans, full bedpans. Afterwards, the once mighty crime czar had to be washed off with a hose. Look up ahead at the 3-story guards barracks above the landing dock. You'll also see a metal frame tower at the right corner of the dock.
The tower that you see in front of us is the dock tower. It was manned 24 hours a day. It had a large group of weapons, had a 30-06 rifle, 30 caliber rifle, tear gas gun, 38 revolver. Men were shot and killed from the tower.
One officer would sit up on the top of that tiny tower, 75 feet above the island, locked in for 8 hours at a time, watching. Just watching, no matter what kind of weather.
Sometimes you thought you were in heaven. When the fog would come in, you could hardly see.
George DiVincenzi was an Alcatraz guard in the 50s.
I was in the dock tower the day that they closed the Golden Gate Bridge. They had over 100-mile-an-hour gales, and I'm on that dock tower, and it was swinging and swaying like Sammy Kaye's music. The water in the commode was spinning around, the tower was shaking, and I says, my God, if this goes over, I'm going to end up in the bay, locked up in this cage.
On the walls of the guards' barracks, you can still see writing from the Indian occupation of 1969 to 1971. Look for the words Indian Land and Indians Welcome. A group of 89 Native Americans claimed the island and held out here for 2 years. Historian John Martini is here to explain what happened.
They claimed Alcatraz under an old treaty that said that male members of the Great Sioux Nation could homestead unused excess federal property. The first time in nearly a century, Indians of all tribes had gathered together for a common purpose.
In the end, the Indians were forced off the island. They were probably the only inhabitants of Alcatraz ever to leave unwillingly. Up the hill, you can see a partially destroyed building with open, empty windows. This was once a luxurious Spanish mission-style mansion, home to the Alcatraz warden. It burned in a fire that broke out during the Indian occupation. All that is left is this battered shell.
Remote comment, please.
Looking at these cliffs passing by, you can get a close-up view of why Alcatraz is called the Rock. When the army first arrived, the island was so barren that there weren't even any plants. There wasn't any dirt for them to grow in. Soil had to be imported there from the island before anything grew on the rock. It didn't take long for someone to try to escape from Alcatraz. Just 2 years after the prison opened, guards saw a lone man strolling over a wire fence. They took aim. And he fell to his death. There is no definite proof that any could ever escape Alcatraz alive. But that didn't keep desperately from trying. 30 sentences in all.
You cannot take away from a man the thought that he wants his freedom. I could see out the window at night time, and you can see kind of over by the brook with the coastline there, and you can see all the lights over there. There's life. There's everything I want in my life, and it's there. It's a mile or a mile and a half away, and yet I can't get to it.
That wide open area just past the cell house was the prison exercise yard. Once a week, on a Sunday, inmates were allowed out in the yard. For just 2 hours, life there could seem normal. They could sit in the sun, read, maybe play a game of softball with friends.
Occasionally, some guy would get exuberant and knock the ball over the wall.
But if you knock the ball over the wall, you're out. That's not a home run, and you can't go to the other side to get it either.
That long, white two-story building was the prison industries.
There were a number of attempted escapes that started from that building. There was one incident where the inmates got to the top of the building. You'll see a small tower there. They were going to attack that tower. The officer spotted them, and he shot and killed one and wounded another, and the other was captured.
The whole top floor of the industries building was a laundry. Alcatraz inmates washed uniforms for all the armed forces around the Bay Area. The laundry arrived on an army boat and was delivered by soldiers. That gave one very smart inmate an idea. Slowly and patiently, he began to collect bits and pieces of uniforms as they made their way through the laundry. And when I say patient, I mean it. It took him 10 years to do it, but he finally collected a complete Army uniform, dog tags and all. Armed with nothing more than the Texaco map and a few dollars in change, he calmly strolled down to the dock and walked onto the boat with the rest of the soldiers. He made it as far as Angel Island. Alcatraz guards were there to meet him with a pair of handcuffs, and he quietly rowed the boat back to the rock. One guard captain said he kind of felt sorry for the guy. He should have won an award for his efforts. Today, names like Al Capone, Machine Gun Kelly, and Robert Stroud the Birdman are world famous. But other Alcatraz inmates were equally evil, though their names might be forgotten. Like Billy Cook. He murdered 12 people in cold blood.
Oh, Billy Cook. I never liked him. He spit in my face once.
George DiVincenzi.
He killed a mother and a father and 3 children and threw them down a well. He was given 300 years from Alcatraz.